Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Bag of Dawn at StockMarketCaddy.com, and today is August 13th at just about 1 p.m. You're looking not at Swing Machine, you're looking at one of our other algos. This is an algo that we call the SMC Nicklaus timing model. Nicklaus, of course, was one of the best golfers ever, right up there with Tiger Woods. We think this is one of our best algos, and we show this algo every night. It's the first thing that we show to all of our monthly members as well as our annual members. Of course, our annual members have this algo on their desktop. What is this algo and how does it work? Behind the scenes, this is the YM, the Dow, the ES, the NQ, and the Russell. Behind the scenes, there is an algo running on a chart. There's nothing to see, right? We put some traditional things on there, like Bollingers that we like, but there really is nothing to see because in this algo, the chart is receiving the price data going back years for each market, as well as the data of the VIX itself, the fear gauge, and the data of the 10-year Treasury. There is a mathematical formula that is compressing all three data types and is giving us and generating a daily signal. It's very, very good for us. It isn't picking up necessarily trends in the traditional way or counter trends. It is picking up what we call the market acoustics. Because you see, when the markets change gears, something happens in the VIX and something happens on a daily basis in the 10-year Treasury. And this mathematical model is picking up the packets of price information and is comparing and contrasting and making a decision. When we first developed it, it was rather shocking to us because they almost always move together. We did not expect that. We wrote it in the beginning just for the ES, and then we added the other indices, and lo and behold, just as you see here, they all moved along on the 9th. And it's a daily signal in that it fires just once a day if it's going to fire at all. It may stay long for days and days and days, or short. The VIX component up here, as you can see, has its own algorithm. There's no other data stream in there, and we use it as a confirming or as a warning. When the markets were selling off over the last week or two, this VIX component did what? It went short on August 8th. And the markets had been still long. They were profitable, but they were still long. They'd come well off of their highs. The short signal, we had a high water mark of almost $75,000. When that VIX fired short and the markets were still long, we put out a warning to all of our members, monthly and annual. And we said then that one of two things was going to happen. The short signal on the VIX was just that, a warning, and it would dissipate within 72 hours and go back long, and the markets would resume their short move down, or that warning was just that, a warning, and within 72 hours, most likely the next day, that's what we said, because that's what we know, we've been doing this for years, all four markets could go long. And now you see it. So today is the 13th. That was on the 9th. That was just Friday. If you had heeded this signal with mini contracts, you would be up $17,000. If you had used micros, it'd be about $1,700. If you had done multiples, let's say 10 minis, be a lot of leverage. Yes, you'd be up $170,000. Or maybe you use this signal to kill your shorts and capture those profits. Maybe you use this signal to use options, or maybe you use this signal to keep you on the right side of the market and to begin buying call contracts or getting long in the market. It's very, very good. Now, it is not a holy grail. There is no one holy grail, but it is a very good tool, and it's one of 70 proprietary tools that we use and that we make available for our annual members. It's very sophisticated. If you want to trade mechanically, robot-assisted trading, be sure to visit stockmarketcaddy.com. You're welcome to join as a monthly member. You'll get these signals every night when they happen. You'll see this every night. It won't get by us. It won't get by you if you're watching. And if you want to become an annual member, it can rest on your desktop. But you do need to go through our educational program so that you know and understand how these tools were built and how to use them. So we do slow the membership down, but we think that is the most responsible thing to do. Feel free to give me a call any day, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 813-758-8263. This is the SMC Nicklaus timing model. Nobody has it. And the likelihood of anybody doing it is slim and none. We're talking 3, really total of 4 data streams, hundreds of lines of mathematical code, comparing and contrasting multiple markets to give us a decision. Now, if you want to watch your moving averages, the 10 over the 20 and the 20 over the 50 and over the 100 and the 200 and the MACDs and the stochastics and candles and yada, 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 you're welcome to do that. But when you've had your fill of that and you want to simplify and get rid of the emotions of fear and greed, we're here. Time, the most valuable commodity of all, can't be bought, can't be sold, but it can be wasted. Let's not waste it, folks. Have fun.